Alright, so let's get into this. We did take a trade today. Took it on NQ. Ended up not hitting, take profit. We got stopped out, unfortunately, but that is alright. So let's kind of get into it. So here on the 4 hour, we had a few gaps here. We were kind of playing on the daily. We were kind of playing, filling these gaps and moving higher. So that's kind of honestly what I was expecting coming into today, really. We also kind of swept these like 4 hour lows. Then we kind of moved higher throughout London session and Asia session. Wow, that's crazy. Why did my chart just clear? And it froze. All right, cool. So yeah, we're kind of, that's kind of what we did on higher time frame wise. So I was like, let's try and catch a move to the upside. But on the lower time frames, it honestly looked a little better for shorts. I mean, we kind of had stacked up like low resistance liquidity towards the downside here on ES and NQ. But to the upside, like higher time frame wise, it looked pretty ideal. And we also had these stacks of liquidity kind of that wanted to get tested. Yeah, like these. What's it called? Not these. I'm sorry. Right here. These hourly highs, like these just looked pretty nice, honestly, in my opinion. All right here. But that's kind of what I was targeting for today. So then let's kind of go to the 5 minute. So basically, so our bias was bullish coming into the day. I say that we were kind of in the middle. We were honestly just waiting for confirmation. But what was happening here at market open, why does it keep freezing? We ripped up on NQ here, but on ES, we kind of we basically moved down, like just moved straight down almost right off market open. So we were kind of just waiting to see what price would do. But what was going on was then we saw NQ was kind of hanging out up here. Wow. Wait, hold up. NQ was hanging around up here while ES was down here. And so we were honestly just kind of waiting for confirmation for both. And if we were bearish for the day, I mean, we broke structure on the 5 minute, but then we went straight higher on ES. And so that kind of didn't really help like our case. But basically, we were honestly just waiting for just some sort of 5 minute manipulation to the downside, and then just kind of target these 1 hour draws on liquidity to the upside. And so that's kind of what we did. We were able to break structure on the 5 minute, and then we also got a 5 minute imbalance. We drew out equilibrium. We ended up not hitting equilibrium, but we got 3 5 minute down candles in a row, which is really good. Plus we created this imbalance here on Nasdaq, and we were filling it perfectly, and then we saw bullish power out of it, so we were able to scale to the 1 minute time frame and then just try and find an entry based off that. And basically we inversed this 1 minute gap. I was either waiting for a break of structure inverse gap, and we inversed this gap right here. And so I entered right on this candlestick, or right on the candlestick after that. So that would have been 858. And so then, yeah, I was just targeting, I was simply just targeting these hourly highs here. It's kind of unfortunate because originally I didn't see this hourly high over here, this first one. So I wasn't able to take a partial profit there. It would have hit, I would have been able to, but I originally didn't even see that. And then after the trade played out and stuff, I like went back and I was like, okay, what could I have done differently, stuff like that. And so that's kind of what I came to the conclusion of. I saw that and I was like, well, shoot, I would have been able to take partials there. Probably wouldn't have been the best risk reward, but ideally, I mean, it's still a 1-to-1 risk reward, which isn't even bad at all. So that is the case. But anyway, and so price ended up, you know, coming up here, then consolidated, and then boom, stopped us out, and then just we got this huge move up going right towards our draw on liquidity, but it ended up not hitting it. But I honestly thought it was because I was just watching this trade move without me. It didn't hurt, honestly. Like it's all right. That doesn't really affect me anymore, you know. But it was just like, dang, bro, is this really gonna barely stop me out here? As you can see, by just like a couple ticks, and then move straight up without me. But so kind of unfortunate. But it sucks because we didn't hit equilibrium, so I maybe should have not taken it. But we were playing off the 5-minute imbalance super well. But we were honestly consolidating. So, and we were also just in the middle on the bias. Like we weren't sure where to go. So we honestly probably shouldn't have even traded today. You know, but it's okay. We learned. I journaled and I learned today. You know, so. Yeah, that's kind of what happened for today. We also we had this bearish SMT forming. I think it was on the 4-hour. I don't think you can see it anymore. What the heck? Oh, here we go. But basically, we were creating a higher high and then a higher low, or yeah, whatever this would be considered. Still could happen, but that's kind of what we were forming, and we were trying to see if that would maybe take place today. So then if that were the case, then it would have to come down here to these lows and sweep them out. But yeah, anyway, that's kind of what we were seeing for today. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow for another recap. We'll see what the market will give us. I'm not sure if we have any news or not. Let's see. We have, oh yeah, we do have some news. We'll see how it affects it. We have some at 9 and 7:15. But yeah, we'll just kind of see how it goes. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.